Hey, it's Kyle here, and I'm actually going to take a bit of a wild card option for this current theme on Project Nerdy. The main reason was, as I mentioned in my last video, I was getting ready to go on vacation. I've since got back in vacation, and there's a couple things I just wanted to talk about that were kind of nerdy related, and uh, just felt a little bit more inspired about that than the current topic, which I just really couldn't think of a good idea. I even delayed posting for a day to see if I could come up with something. I just couldn't figure something out. So I thought instead I'd give you a vacation recap. First, on the non-nerdy side, uh, very much enjoyed relaxing by the beach and the pool. Uh, didn't get to quite do as much as I wanted to while we were in Myrtle Beach. The last couple of days we were there, it was a bit overcast. Luckily, it didn't rain a whole lot, but it was just kind of super cloudy. And, that's not really the ideal time to be laying out by the pool or the ocean. So did lose a little bit of that. But as always, one of my favorite things just going on vacation is just having some time just where you're just not doing anything. It's just nice to not have anything to do. Kind of with that in mind, did continue my tradition of reading a lot of books while on vacation. I actually polished off four during my week at the beach, so that was very much enjoyed. Loved reading. A lot of great food, shopping, stuff like that. But for some of the nerdy things, in addition to the reading, which I already mentioned, as I mentioned in my last video, my family, my parents, my sister always loved doing miniature golf. We played at a couple courses that did have some nerdy themes. One was what I mentioned in the last one, Mount Atlanticus, which is a Atlantis themed golf course, which is really cool. The other one we played at is Jurassic Golf, which, as the name implies, is a dinosaur themed miniature golf course. In fact, one thing I was talking to my sister while we were there, that course has been there for probably 10 years, and we were wondering if it's seen an uptick in popularity with the newer Jurassic World movies, or if that has really made any difference whatsoever. But probably the nerdiest thing that I experienced while in Myrtle Beach, which I'd heard about this about a year ago, and I completely forgot it existed until I got there. But a kind of an outdoor shopping destination at Myrtle Beach is called Broadway at the Beach. And one of their newest attractions is a Simpsons 4D theater, which I did not do the movie, but I did go into their gift shop next door, which is made to look like a Kwik-E-Mart, which is amazing because when you go in, they actually have the employees more, dressed up similar outfit to Pooh. Half the stuff they sell inside the gift shop is actually stuff that you would actually find in like more of a convenience type store. So, think of your typical stuff like, aspirin, gum, little small little stuff like that. So they're very much playing up the fact that they are a convenience store. In fact, some of the cool things they did with that is like they did have a lot of T-shirts there, but most of their T-shirts are actually Kwik-E-Mart themed T-shirts. Not necessarily. They have some Simpsons stuff, but a lot of the merchandise is Kwik-E-Mart centered, or like products that are actually featured in the Simpsons universe, like Duff beer and stuff like that. But what I was going to say is a lot of their shirts and merchandise they actually have kind of in like the cases that you usually see soft drinks in at gas stations. So it was kind of set up like that. So even the stuff that wasn't the types of products you would normally see at a convenience station or a convenience store was actually made to look like those types of products or displayed the way products are typically are at a convenience store. So I thought that was really cool. I'm a huge Simpsons fan, so it was very, very neat to see that. If I'd had a little bit more time, I probably would have done the 4D movie, but we had some other stuff planned that day, and I was like, I've done a couple 4D movies in the past, and they've never really been that entertaining. So I wasn't sure how the Simpsons 4D movie was. But the one thing I can recommend, if you're in the Myrtle Beach area, definitely go by and see the Kwik-E-Mart at Broadway and the Beach. If you're a Simpsons fan, it is well worth it. Um, that does. And I'll say all the stuff I just mentioned was my nerdy pleasure, so it's like a different thing than that. But my nerdy question kind of relates to that: is if there's some sort of business like the Kwik-E-Mart from The Simpsons that you would love to see exist in real life that you can visit from kind of a nerdy element from a book, movie, TV show, whatever. what nerdy business would that be, and why? I'd be very interested to see your answers to that, because I know, for one, I really enjoyed my visit to the Kwik-E-Mart. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a great summer so far. Hope you're enjoying our videos here on Project Nerdy, and I'll see you the next time.